In this tutorial, I'll show you these 3 shakes that are all over your TikTok feed, easily made in DaVinci Resolve 19. Drag an adjustment onto the timeline in the middle of the 2 clips you want to transition. Open it in the Fusion page and find an effect called Lens Distort. Change the mode to Distort and then expand on the lens distortion model. Change the model to PF Track. Make a keyframe for low-order distortion on the point where the car clips change. Adjust the value to -0.9. Make a keyframe about 15 frames backward and turn the value to 0. Do the same for the end. Next, the effect we'll add is Transform. Make keyframes for size at the same points as in the distortion node. Scale the video on the middle keyframe. After that, add directional blur. Keyframe length and glow, and keyframe them like the 2 before. Adjust the angle if you want. On the middle keyframe, change the length to 0.04 and glow to 0.1. Open the spline window and select all the points, then press S to smooth them out. Uncheck the blur and transform. Copy the look of my graph. If you want more distortion, copy the lens distort node. Here's the result. On to the second one. Find camera shake. Keyframe overall strength and speed in the middle point. Turn down both values as much as you want. Go 5 frames backward and turn both values to 0. Then go 10 frames forward and do the same thing. Make sure edges are set to mirror. After that, find directional blur. Keyframe it to fit the camera shake keyframes like last time. Keep in mind that you don't want to add as much blur and glow as last time, because this shake is meant for more chill edits. Here's the result. Time for the final one. Find an effect called Drip. Change the shape to vertical. Adjust these settings to your liking or just copy mine. Once you're done, keyframe dampening at the middle point. Go 5 frames backward and turn it all the way up. Then go 15 frames forward from the middle point and turn it up again. Open the spline window and smooth out the graph. Then copy the look of mine. Next, find camera shake. Animate it similarly to the drip node. Remember to make it subtle so it doesn't take attention away from the drip effect. And as always, turn edges to mirror. Finally, you already know what's next. Find directional blur and keyframe its length and glow to fit the shape. Here's the result. That's basically it.